Hey collective, hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter, and I have certain skills and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards that I use to channel messages from spirit for you. And if you're here, this is a message for the collective, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And you guys, I'm super excited about Halloween. I've already started setting up a few things. Oh my god. So anyways, I was just randomly shuffling this deck right here that is connected with Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel communicates through this particular deck right here. And I was just shuffling it, getting the energy flowing, and out popped this card, and I really felt like it was a message for you guys. So I am going to shuffle, of course, and pull a message on camera for you. But I do feel like this is a message for several of you out there. And so Archangel Chamuel is really wanting you to connect with your higher self, and ask your divine higher self to release the inner belief system that are keeping, to release the inner belief systems that are keeping you feeling sick and in bad health, whether this is physically or mentally, emotionally. But it feels physical. So you're going to say divine higher self, and you can say this with me as we go along. I'm not sure how to put subtitles up, but I don't know if that's something I do or you do. It might be something you need to do. But anyways, you're going to say divine higher self, release the inner belief systems that are keeping me in sickness and bad health. I release emotional toxins in my body now. Guide me to heal and release this energy and way of being. I return to divine health now, and so mote it be. And you're going to say that affirmation, and then also like I feel like this is also going to be really good for relationships. For some reason, I'm really feeling like there's some sort of belief system that may be instilled in you that subconsciously that you don't even realize that's still there, and is causing your relationships to be sick. So to bring healing and health to your relationships. Okay, so let us go ahead and use the singing bowl, because we want to go into this with fresh energy, because we are connecting with many different energies here, and we're going to clear everyone out so we can have fresh space here for all of us. And you can go ahead and envision a healing light surrounding you now. This healing light is not going to harm you. It's full of unconditional love. You're going to breathe that light in, taking in 3 cleansing breaths and focusing on pulling the energy up to the top of your head. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, ascended masters of light and love, angelic higher light beings. For the good of all and to the harm of none, I call upon you now and invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to the collective of souls that find their way here. I thank you for assisting me and allowing me to see, hear, feel, and know the messages that you have today, tonight, for the collective. I thank you for using each and every one of the decks of cards that I use here tonight as tools to communicate, bringing forth honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay. So I'm going to get a couple of messages from Archangel Chamuel and your higher selves, what you're ready to face now, what you're ready to face now. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel. I'm also hearing Archangel Sandalphon as well, so I do feel like Archangel Sandalphon is connected to you guys, and then also Archangel Michael. Okay. All right. We have so some of you, not some of you, all of you are ready to face that you are ready to understand that you are worth loving, and to really treat yourselves with extreme love and care, which is going to attract more love to you. So this is what Archangel Chamuel is wanting you to say. Divine higher self, thank you for helping me to understand that I am worth loving. I treat myself with extreme love and care, which attracts more love to me now. And so you are so very worthy. You are so worthy of receiving love. And anyone who doesn't see that other people's opinions doesn't make it true. It's like you put on a gray shirt in the morning and you know it's gray, right? And you love it. It's beautiful. And so, and you're slaying in it, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so you go out and someone looks at you and says, that is an ugly purple shirt. And you're like, well, for one thing, it's not purple, it's gray. But you're going to sit there and argue with someone over the color of the shirt, right? When you know it's gray. So it's like someone else's opinion doesn't matter. If you know something is true or not true, you can't listen to someone else, right? They're sitting there saying, you know, that you're purple, that your shirt is purple, even though you know it's gray. You put it on in the morning, you're looking down at it, you see it's gray. So other people who have made you believe a lie, they've made you believe that you're unworthy and that you don't deserve love because of the way that they've treated you. And it's simply not true. We're going to get one more message from this deck, Spirit, that that the collective that are here now need to know. Whoa, way too many cards. Okay. I really feel that there is some Native American energies coming through, and so I feel like that I do have some viewers with some Native American background, some Native ancestors, but anyway, so this card, it's Divine Higher Self. Thank you for helping me to see my parents as innocent children and understand what happened to them. Guide me through the acceptance of forgiveness for their actions. Some of you didn't receive the love that you felt you deserved from your parents or a parent. You started with this self-worth that you're feeling now. The way that you feel about you, the love that you feel you deserve, stems from your relationship with a parent or parents. And whether or not you're consciously aware of this or not, many of you now have or could, in the future, if you're not careful, have some physical health issues because of these belief systems, because of these belief systems here growing up as a child. And so Spirit, Archangel Chamuel is asking you now to first understand that you are worth loving, and to really go back and see your parent as an innocent child, and what they themselves went through, and to understand their pain and what they went through will help you be able to gain perspective and find forgiveness for their actions and the way that they treated you, and finding acceptance. And acceptance is not that you're saying that what they did to you or how they treated you was okay. It's just saying, okay, this happened, and being able to say this happened without feeling that pain. And that's that forgiveness as well. Forgiveness and acceptance doesn't mean you're saying it's okay at all. Nothing is okay. Causing someone pain is not okay, but forgiving that, and finding acceptance, and being able to look back and remember it without feeling that pain, and releasing the pain so that you can move forward. Many of you, maybe you've decided that you just can't have a relationship, and that's fine, but you can forgive them, you can accept it, you can say, okay, this happened, I accept it. I'm not holding on to that anger towards you anymore. I'm not giving you that control over me anymore, and I release that. And then, go your separate ways or rebuild the relationship. It's completely up to you. I feel like some of you may already have really been trying to get perspective over a situation like that. For some of you, this is someone close to you, and I feel like I'm also speaking to someone who is the parent in this situation, where you're needing to find acceptance in yourself. So maybe you felt like you weren't the best parent, and Spirit also wants you, Archangel Chamuel really wants you to accept what happened, and forgive yourself for what happened, and know that you are still worthy of receiving love. It is your divine birthright. You are deserving of love simply because you exist. And you really, really need to know that. And I'm going to do my best to not get choked up here. So, okay, thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, ascended masters, higher light beings. Please come here. Guide this reading and show me clearly what I need to see. Look, I want to show you guys something. Look, right here. Surrender, letting go, and it even says new perspective, sacrifice. It's will to let go, making peace, and that's here. A lot of you, so sorry, my ear all of a sudden is starting to hurt really, really bad, deep inside my ear, the left ear. But this is gaining a new perspective, contentment. This would actually be the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is a card of acceptance because it's fulfillment and it's emotion. So it's a card of acceptance, and it doesn't say that on this card. This is called a Toracle deck. For those of you that are curious, it's a tarot card, an oracle card deck that's based, each card represents one of the tarot cards, and this oracle card represents the 9 of Cups. And even though it doesn't say that, it's still the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is a card of acceptance. You've accepted, here, there's a completion, fulfillment. But it's like, look, it's surrendering, it's letting go, it's changing your perspective, being able to see your situation, whether this is a parent or someone who hurt you. Some of you that, maybe this isn't necessarily a parent, but this is another person who hurt you. And so Spirit is just really trying to get you to understand what happened. The whole saying, hurt people hurt people. So really being able to envision them as an innocent child will help you gain perspective here, gain another new perspective, and of course, making peace with the situation. But what does the collective need to know at this time, Spirit? Thank you so much for your angelic grace and wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Intimidation, lack of communication. And some of you, like, this wasn't necessarily, like, maybe you didn't have, like, a difficult childhood. Maybe you just had some parents that may have actually intimidated you, or, you just, everyone has their own type of trauma, and so it doesn't have to mean that you were abused, or anything like that. But there was just, like, maybe you felt like you couldn't live up to what they expected of you, or they may have, like, pushed or forced, whatever the issue is here. But we do have the intimidation card. This is a card of winning at all cost, manipulation, defeated. It's like surrendering. This would be the 5 of Swords in traditional tarot. There may be a bit of really. I want to get some more information to see what that's about in a moment, because I really feel like this is regarding this up here, but we'll see in a moment. I'm going to clarify everything to double check with Spirit that I'm getting the correct message for you. So the Swiftness card would actually represent the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands can actually just represent some very intense energy. Things have been a bit intense. This may even be, can also represent, like, communication, the style of communication. Force as well. Sometimes the 8 of Wands can represent force as well. Whoa, way too many cards. Yeah. I just saw the Broken card, charismatic. This charismatic card would actually be the Knight of Cups. Or no, sorry. Why did I say? This would actually be the Knight of Wands or the Page of Wands. I always get this one. I always get the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands mixed up in this deck, but regardless, I still understand the message here. It is, I really feel like, though, that this is Page of Wands energy is what I'm getting, okay? There's a short attention span. Someone here looking for, like, the next best thing type of energy. Something about, needing a lot of stimulation. A bit of an immature type of energy here. Alright. Let's clarify these. As soon as I pick up the deck, we've got the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit, Angels, Guides, Fire, Light, Beings. Please come here. Guide this reading. Show me clearly what I need to see for the collective. intimidation card, Spirit. So sorry, you guys, just a moment. Someone's trying to hide something, but they're not able to. Can you clarify the swiftness card, Spirit? Clarify swiftness, please. Where is the swiftness card here? Okay, I do want to say that for a lot of you, I do feel like this energy is regarding a mother energy up here for the parent. I do feel like it's like a mother figure, because we do have the Queen of Cups, which can represent a mother figure. So I am picking up mom issues, mother figure, grandmother, or someone like in a motherly role. Okay, so I've had to stop and record a couple of different times, you guys. I'm going to try to do the editing app where I can add this one to the first video. If not, I'm going to be doing two different parts. So thank you for just bearing with me. I greatly appreciate it. So where we left off at was the swiftness card, which would actually be the Eight of Wands, and the intimidation card, which would actually be the Five of Swords, and the charismatic, which would actually be the Page of Wands. Okay, and then clarified here with the Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Four of Swords. So what I'm thinking here is that someone wants to come in and communicate, or so take this how it resonates. This is either someone wants to communicate with you, or you want to communicate with this person, or because this is collective, I'm picking up on like several different things this could be. There's either you're wanting to communicate with someone, or they're wanting to communicate with you. But there's this energy here of shining a light on someone's petty ass behavior, right? Maybe you have tried to show this person, or talk to this person about their behavior, about their pettiness in the past, okay? But it's been like a hollow victory, because the Five of Swords, it's like winning at all cost, and the Sun card, it can represent victory. So there's some sort of just a hollow victory here. you know. I mean, the Five of Swords and the Sun card can also represent, you know, something coming to light that can cause problems. Something coming to light that, you know, that can cause problems for you or the parent or the other person here. I'm seeing the clashing of harsh words, but it's like harsh, and there's a lot of clashing of and fighting and arguing of truthful but harsh words. So I feel like you may have like been butting heads with someone. There's been, you know, a lot that's kind of come out into the open about some very harsh, painful words. And I feel like there's like this kind of impulse of word vomit, basically. Feeling very like mentally overwhelmed, wanting to like reach out and communicate to heal. And there's like this energy of, I don't know, someone here has been very immature. And so maybe you kind of separated yourself from a person that has been very immature, or that you feel like you just have kind of withdrawn your energy from this person. It, you know. So I feel like Spirit is really trying to get you to take time to think about what you want to say, or before you say it. Let's get some more information. This cup also looks like a microphone, doesn't it? Right there. So I feel like there's a mother figure that may have something to say. I'm definitely feeling like there's been like some harsh communication. Someone here who has wanted to win at all cost, has this deep-seated fears of change. Can you give me more information here, Spirit, please? Stretching resources, but this is also Four of Pentacles energy. So, I feel like there's this, you could be, you know, really stretching resources right now, but, you know, penny pinching, saving, but I'm also getting, since this is Four of Pentacles energy, that there's a very, like, controlling, envious energy here. Haterade. Someone, you could even have someone that's really hating on the fact that you're doing well, that you're, you know, being successful. And unfortunately, I feel like for some of you, this is an actual like parent or family member that is jealous of your success and your resources. Okay, so there may also be like some fighting and arguing over the prosperity and the some sort of an achievement here, fighting over bills, money, really working on trying to heal a situation. Tell me more, Spirit. Don't be ashamed of your past. So Spirit saying whatever it is that here that's happened in your past, whether it's a painful childhood or whatever your story is, that you needed those experiences for you to learn, for you to grow, for you to heal, because you are a light worker. Everything that you've experienced, even the conflict, the mind games. I feel like some of you, even someone here has definitely got a very intimidating mother, a very manipulative mother is what I'm getting to. Look, right here on the bottom of the deck, you don't have to be perfect, and it even says acceptance. And look how I highlighted the word acceptance when I was channeling this card. Acceptance needed. And so that's here, like you're needing to find acceptance with the situation, with a parent, with yourself, accepting yourself. You may feel very weighed down right now. There's definitely the need to like really shed something, shed belief systems, shed, hold on just a second. There's the energy of, because fours do represent stability, so I'm seeing like I feel like you've received like criticisms. You have someone here has been a bit immature, criticizing, impulsive. There's this angry energy and really finding mental stability, and it's like you may really want to also heal something here with this person, or like show them the error of their ways, but really it's just going to end in like some sort of blowout. So I feel like Spirit is like, you know, you can't change them, even though like maybe you really want to like help them heal or change them. Only thing you can do is just love them and accept and find acceptance here and release this. And again, this may not be apparent for all of you. This is like just someone that is important in your life in some form or fashion. Oh man, I really hope I'm going to be able to I really hope that I'm going to be able to edit these two videos together. So I'm not going to make this too long, just in case, because I know I won't be able to, if it's too long, because my phone won't be able to save the long videos together. So one last card, Spirit, to clarify this reading, please. One last card to clarify this reading. Transformation and direction. Look, it's like, I feel like you have got a lot, you've gained a lot of knowledge, you've gained a lot of wisdom, you've got a lot of information within you, and like you're really wanting to like help someone change, or like show them the error of their ways, and really help them get on the right path, get on the right direction, get towards the right direction. But it's only going to fall on deaf ears is what I'm hearing, and cause like some just more arguing and fighting. And so it's best to just, take, just send them love from afar, release this, and just take time to really think about things before you say it. You just take time out to heal, spending time in solitude, meditate, sending them love. This is what I have for you. Also, too, you are a light worker here. You had this light ever since you were a child, and so your light actually intimidates others too. Your light intimidates this person. Your light intimidates their demons and scares them. And so, there's something about your light that triggered a person in your life, whether this is a parent or otherwise. Many of you, I'm talking to you with a parent. You had this light within you, and it triggered them, and it caused them to look inwards, and they didn't like that. So they just wanted to darken or dim your light, so that they wouldn't have to reflect back at themselves. And that was, of course, unconsciously. They didn't realize that's what they were doing, but that's what they were doing. But this is what I have for you. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.